Mazuma TV back in the building, man. What's going on, y'all? Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma mob. We in the building as always, man. Back at y'all with my third video of the day, man. Just trying to keep some level of activity, get my momentum back. You know what I mean? Get back in the swing of things. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to make a video to Eddie Hearn's response to Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Devin Haney been going through some things lately, man. Just suffered his first career loss. Took a lot of punishment and stuff like that. And I guess he's just been falling back and waiting for the verdict with Ryan Garcia, which should be going on, I believe, tomorrow afternoon. You know what I mean? Tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon or whatever. But regardless, he's also tied up in a purse bid with Sandor Martin. Sandor Martin is the mandatory for the WBC super lightweight title of the world, which Devin Haney currently has. And they pretty much been forcing his hand in terms of what the hell he's going to do, man. It went to a purse bid. You know what I mean? The top rank was the only ones who had made an offer, and I believe the offer was for like $2.4 million, I believe. So I think Devin Haney is only going to be walking away with 1.2 of that or 1.4. I forgot exactly what the percentage was, but regardless, it was a pretty low payday in comparison to what Devin Haney has been making lately. You know what I mean? And I guess he had voices disappointment on social media, pretty much saying how he was upset with the idea that Matchroom didn't make an offer. You know what I'm saying? They didn't make an offer. He said it was nasty work, and he should have made the offer himself. And, you know, he's just not satisfied with how the way things are going as of right now. And Eddie Hearn has made a response. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn doesn't shy from the public. He doesn't shy from interviews. He's the complete opposite of a guy like Al Heyman. And he came out and he said, yo, man, listen, just to give you just a paraphrase, obviously he don't talk like this, but he's like, man, look, contractually, you know, I don't have to, you know, do anything for Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? He was saying how, you know, these guys nowadays, like, they want to explore free, like, Devin Haney, he said, yo, like, I got love for Devin Haney. I love to work with him and stuff like that. But it seems like Devin Haney wants to be a free agent, but wants the benefits of having a promoter. He said if Devin Haney was his promoter, if he was Devin Haney's promoter, then he probably would have put a cold $1 million on the line just to lose. You know what I'm saying? But he said regardless, it's not a fight that he finds, you know, interesting at all. He doesn't find it to be a fight that's going to make a lot of money. You know what I mean? And he's not in the business to lose money. So with all of that being known, like, I have no contractual obligations with you. You know what I mean? It's a fight that I don't care to see, and it's not a fight that I feel like I can make a lot of money off of, and this is why I didn't make the initial offer. You know what I'm saying? And he just went on to talk about how, you know, he wanted to make a fight with, you know, Liam Paro and Devin Haney out in Australia, unification and all that stuff, but they never really got back to him or anything like that. So besides that, he doesn't really see why Devin Haney is really disappointed, because it's like if you're a free agent and you're your own promoter, then why don't you just make your own offer? Now, y'all guys know I'm not the biggest fan of Eddie Hearn at all due to the past. A couple things that, you know, due to the past, how the way he used to move as a promoter when he first started coming into the States. However, I agree with Eddie Hearn 1,000,000%. And I'm going to tell you guys why. And it's pretty much just based off of what he said. Like, if we moving off of logic, it makes complete sense why Eddie Hearn didn't bother doing what he was doing. Now, if Eddie Hearn was this man's promoter, Devin Haney's promoter, and he went about this situation how he did, he would be a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Because as a promoter, you're supposed to abide by your fighters. And even if it includes losing money, then that's just what the hell you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? You're not in the business to lose money, but if you're signed with somebody, if you sign somebody and they're not in the most lucrative situation, you're just going to have to hold that L. You know what I'm saying? However, you know, Devin Haney always makes it clear that he's a free agent. He likes to move around and deal with other promoters and all that stuff. Meanwhile, Eddie Hearn's not benefiting off of it at all unless it's a Matchroom event. You know what I'm saying? Like with the fight with Regis Prograis, all right, you know, Eddie made his cut. You know what I mean? He got his bread. But for this last huge fight with Ryan Garcia, Eddie Hearn didn't make a dollar because it wasn't a Matchroom event. It was with Golden Boy and DHP Promotions. So they're the ones who benefited at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't make a dollar off of that. Now you want to come back and fight now all of a sudden you're fighting Sandor Martin. You didn't need Eddie Hearn at that time. Now you feeling like it seems like Devin Haney he's feeling entitled in a sense. Like this is something that Matchroom should have done. This is something that Matchroom should have backed. But it's like, bro, You want to go move like a free agent and do whatever the fuck you want to do and make all this money with all these different people, shaking all these different hands, signing these different contracts. And, you know, Eddie Hearn is cool with that. He falling back. You know what I mean? He's just taking on a case-by-case basis. Like, just call me when you need me type shit. But now, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, you feeling like I have to be involved in something when, you know, I don't really have no business. I really don't have no contractual obligations to even be in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So I see exactly what Eddie Hearn is saying. It's like, you go do whatever you want. I could do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You go take on whatever fights you want to take, and then I could, you know, help you out. I could help you out here and there, but for the most part, I'm not going to sit here and play like I'm your promoter when you don't have no type of loyalty to me. You feel what I mean? So I understood exactly where Eddie Hearn was coming from, man. If I was Eddie Hearn, I ain't going to lie to you, I'd have took the same approach. And I would be scratching my head at Devin Haney, like, bro, why you feel like why do you feel like I have to do this for you? You know what I mean? You don't ever feel the need, you don't ever feel the necessity to be loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, you want me to jump out and be loyal and come save the day and give you and put in an offer that could make you a little bit more money, bro. That's not what it is, man. You know what I mean? At least from my perspective, I see exactly what Eddie Hearn is saying. I think he's on the money with this one. And it's like, you don't got no loyalty towards me, so why would I jump out the window and be loyal for you and possibly lose money in the course of that? That's not what I'm in the business for. I'm in the business to make the biggest fights happen so I can get the biggest check possible. You see what I mean? So don't rock with Eddie Hearn at all. You know what I mean? Definitely rock with Devin a little more than Eddie Hearn, but in this situation, I think Eddie Hearn is right, man. You know what I mean? And next time, you know what I mean? If you want to be your own promoters, if you want to be your own promoter and shit like that, you know what I mean? You want to have DHP logos on your backdrops. You want to have DHP logos on your ring ropes and your canvases and shit like that. Then you mean you're not really a promoter if you don't put your own bread up. You know what I mean? I sound like Dame Dash a little bit, but on some real shit. If you're not putting your own bread up to showcase your own fights and you expecting other people to put up bread for you so you can go out there and get a check, then are you really the promoter that you say you are? It's a valid question, man. So that's my overall take on this situation. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. This is Mazuma TV. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm out of here, man. Peace.